I think you're broke, and I think you always trying to explain yourself.
Only girls worry about niggas' pockets anyway.
That's what you care.
You're a woman. Why do I care what you're a girl with a mustache?
Think,
get out of here. You're a bald-headed girl.
You care too much about what other people think. There's nothing about you that
let me ask you a question. Okay, let's say this. This is logic.
About you that says
if I cared about what people think, you think I pull my teeth out in front of everybody? The pictures y'all see with me no teeth, I took those pictures. Right or wrong? That's not confidence to you? You're a girl.
I don't think you.
Nah, you silly, man. You're teaching the kids wrong, man.
With no teeth.
You think I would care? You think I would care what a girl like you thinks?
Yeah, because
you're a girl.
There's a curtain we can lift.
A curtain, y'all. Yeah, y'all in the behind the stage. A curtain, y'all in the coffin. I would never. This is uninspiring. It's just dirty and all that shit. You're a girl. You clean this shit up.
Look at your sneakers. Your sneakers are dirty.
My sneakers are not.
Your sneakers filthy. That ain't like you, Dane.
I just see how you lying?
Your whole existence is money and material things. That's why now that you don't have it,
your whole existence is
you're
gay.
trying to prove to everybody that you do.
Your whole existence is gay.
Yours is
it sounds like you've been paid to do what you're doing. You should be objective on the radio.
You need to get paid to do something. Then you wouldn't be in debt.
I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And, well, you have Damon Dash and Charlamagne the God on our stream because it got heated up there during their interview. After 10 years, The Breakfast Club finally invited Damon Dash back up there to basically spew his rhetoric and what he feels and how he means about the world and life and everything. And while Damon Dash is the perfect example of, like, you got to take everything he says not only with a grain of salt, but, like, okay, big pause AO on this, but this is a metaphor that I'm doing, so don't come for me, but pause. But you got to take out the meat. You got to take the meat and spit out the bones, basically. Because Damon Dash says some really enlightening shit in these interviews. He does. But at the same time, it's like clouded with all his bullshit that he wants to put over it and make it seem like he's not broken. He's this big CEO guy, blah, blah, blah. When while he has done that, he has sold companies, he has ran companies. It's just at the end of the day, you're not as lit as you used to be, and we can tell. That's all it is. And that's okay. At the end of the day, we're not all meant to be lit forever, but you're still Dame Dash. Like, you can still do interviews, still talk to people. But this interview he did with Charlamagne in the Breakfast Club was completely all over the place. I listened to the whole hour, even in the end when the other guy started talking, which was cool to hear his story. But at the same time, honestly, it was nothing of substance that came out of this other than Dame Dash basically calling Charlamagne gay the whole time and talking about DJ Envy being investigated by the feds over the radio Rico. He brung that up. Like, he was being a little messy boots up there. But I wasn't mad at it. If I was being interviewed by the Breakfast Club, I'd be asking the same questions. Like, what's going on with y'all? Charlamagne, why did you give Envy a mold of your butt? Like, I've always been confused. I always wanted to know why. What possessed your mind to say, hey, you know what would be a great gift for my co-host that I work with at the Breakfast Club for all these years? A mold of my ass. Like, I get, troll, whatever, but come on now. At some point, you got to live your truth, buddy. You got to live your truth. That shit's funny, though. But either way, let's hear what Dame Dash has to, or let's listen to, this is like basically a compilation of everything's about 5 minutes long, but it's all the good moments. So this is all the good shit that came from it. The whole hour is really redundant. They're just arguing back and forth. But this should be all the good shit, at least. I hope. Let's listen.
If you guys look at my Instagram, I've been editing for 6 months. Stupid.
I don't believe you.
Because you're dumb. How would you know? You're in this coffin every day. Count Dumbula.
I want to wear your suit in my coffin.
But I'm talking to you about. Wait. How should I know? I never heard of these.
So when we ask the question,
Yo, I'm talking to him now. See what you're doing? Girls do that. Let me say this. You acting like a girl.
You move like an old auntie. You an old Harlem auntie.
I could punch you right in your face like a grown man. I won't. And then we gonna fight. You won't do shit.
See, Dame, this is with the chatty patty. So just so you know, because I knew you was gonna say
that.
that.
I've seen you run. That's it. I've seen you. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying no. Then your version of respectful is different than mine. We were on the street right now and you were talking like that. I would have fucked you up. But I'm not gonna do that. Nah, I wouldn't have got beat up. But I wouldn't have got beat up. Let's end this. So let me say one more thing before I leave. I
had so many questions.
All right. Oh, you're right.
How you want to leave? You can't get in your emotions and want to leave, Dane.
No, what I'm saying is when you interrupt me and you say certain things, where I'm from, the masculine man will fuck you up.
Yeah.
But because let me finish. No, I didn't. I said I didn't say I said I could, and you wouldn't do anything.
And we gonna fight.
I didn't see that on tape. You ran.
Yeah, because it was 4 guys, but that's cool.
Wait, ask what happened when 30 guys jumped me.
Respect.
I got that ass whipping, but I fucked them niggas up.
I think it's been some head trauma ever since.
Yeah. Hey, yo, pause. Come on, man. Yo, Juggin.
Yeah.
But this is, remember I told you, this is how I get triggered. Just let me teach. If you don't know, listen. Listen to the teacher. I'm teaching you right now because this is a business you don't know. You've been in this room for 30 years straight.
15.
So you're missing a lot of life.
Not really.
Well, then stop speaking.
You're just wrong.
You have a problem, but you're just wrong. On a respect level, you're wrong.
But go ahead. You're right. Teach. I don't think you really got a lesson. How did 50 Cent acquire ownership of Paid in Full?
Let me ask you a question. Let's put this in.
That's not how this works, Dane. No.
I'm sorry.
I asked the question.
You just cut me off. Right? Now I want you to notice every time you do that.
Okay.
And they would say I'm bugging if I yelled, but please let me complete my sentence. And please don't tell me how we do things. That's going to be a trigger.
Man.
Can I finish? Please? Charlamagne?
Stop cutting off.
Don't you do the therapy thing?
Yeah, but
I want you to ask your therapist, do you interrupt people and how problematic that is at this age?
But you said you don't be around men.
Stop cutting them off.
See, there's the emotional intelligence. Now you're going to go in on my words.
That's
dumb. Come on, man. Let's move forward. Let's move with F1 speed. Don't pretend to be foolish. You know you're talking to a smart man.
I think you're lying. I think you're broke, and I think you're always trying to explain yourself.
Only girls worry about niggas' pockets anyway.
That's what you care.
You're a woman. Why do I care what you're a girl with a mustache. Get out of here. You're a boy-headed girl.
You care too much about what other people think. There's nothing about you that
let me ask you a question. Okay, let's say this. This is logic.
About you that says
if I cared about what people think, you think I pull my teeth out in front of everybody? The pictures y'all see with me no teeth, I took those pictures. Right or wrong? That's not confidence to you? You're a girl.
I don't think you.
Nah, you silly, man. You're teaching the kids wrong, man.
With no teeth.
You think I would care? You think I would care what a girl like you thinks?
Yeah, because
you're a girl.
There's a curtain we can lift.
A curtain, y'all in behind the stage. A curtain, y'all in the coffin. I would never. This is uninspiring. It's dirty and all that shit. You're a girl. You clean this shit up.
Look at your sneakers. Your sneakers are dirty.
My sneakers are not.
Your sneakers filthy.
That
ain't like you, Dane.
I just said you add. See how you lying?
Your whole existence is money and material things. That's why now that you don't
have it,
your whole
existence is
gay.
You're
trying to prove to everybody that you do.
Your whole existence is gay.
Yours is
it sounds like you've been paid to do what you're doing. You should be objective on the radio.
You need to get paid to do something. Then you wouldn't be in debt.
Anyway.
Debt Dash. That's his new name.
Only guys. Look, nobody's laughing. Now you got the shit face. He's trying to make himself laugh. Look, now you look stupid. Look at him. You gonna cry. Look at him. I think you gonna cry. The fake laugh. Now you gonna stop. You gonna keep laughing at nothing. Yo, why you squinting? You look stupid. You squinting Tarantino right now.
Hurt. Why would you say he's not the brightest?
But you just interrupted me.
Why do you do that to people?
You let him close his clothes down.
OG just told us we should be.
Yo, thank you, man. Look, I'm gonna show y'all this thing now. This last thing I'm gonna say.
This guy.
If you want to see
what you preach.
If you want to see the trailer,
if you're gonna dress like a shady pastor, then act like one. Practice what you preach.
This is a bespoke suit that I made, DD.
I like it, Dave.
Okay,
Looks
and
nice.
I made it. This is, I made
it. Looks like you made it.
I know. And you look like you that your boyfriend. It looks like your boyfriend made that. Your boyfriend made that. That's what happened. Your crush made it. Like, I don't think you're a proper representation of the masculine black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Like, your OG is Wendy Williams. My OG is sitting right here. You see him? And I'm gonna tell you why he's my OG. Because he killed anybody or any of those things. He just taught me how to be a better man.
Wendy not my OG.
Can you
That's
stop?
funny, though.
Can you stop?
Wendy Williams is your OG.
Wasn't she your boss?
Yeah, at one point.
So
yeah.
she was your OG. She put you on, and you should give her grace. And like, I'd rather get my ass whipped than run. But you're proud that you ran.
Yeah.
I'd rather get my ass whipped. And it ain't no disrespect, but I kind of think you're gay. You just act a little gay.
You got a problem with gay people?
Not at all. I've got a problem with people that pretend they're not gay. So let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. This is hilarious. I love what you're doing. This is hilarious. So do you think he's masculine? Would you want this man around you if 10 guys jumped you? He'd run, and you'd have to run with him.
Yo, I can't with this guy. Bro, he literally said, no disrespect. But I just think he said, no, don't you hate those type of niggas that say, hey, no disrespect, and then here come the most disrespectful shit of all time. Bro, Dame is funny, bro. Yo, that shit was hilarious. Oh man, that was a good laugh. The interview is a good laugh, but it's just it gets redundant. You're just like, all right, Dame. How many different ways are you gonna call Charlamagne gay?